Hey, this is Sprint Recap, and today we're diving into a world where every step could be your last. Ready for a story of endurance, friendship, and rebellion? Then let's begin. This is the film The Long Walk. In the near future, due to an economic crisis, teenagers annually participate in a survival game. They must walk at a specified speed, and if they slow down, they are killed. Raymond Garrity's voluntary application to participate in The Long Walk has been approved. It is an elimination contest for 50 young men, one from each state. The prize is a hefty sum of money and the fulfillment of one wish within the realm of possibility. Raymond's mother, Jeannie, drives him to the military cordoned starting point. The woman begs her son to abandon his voluntary challenge, but he is unyielding. Beyond the gates, Raymond meets other participants, Pete, McVries, and other guys. Art Baker wants to make lifelong friends. Henry Olsen is optimistic. Hippie Barkovich tries an awkward joke. Also notable is Stebbins, a tall, athletic blonde. The chatter is interrupted by a jeep carrying the Major, the leader of The Long Walk, and the entire existing social order. The Major calls out the participants by name, assigning each an individual number. He then gives an inspirational speech about how their death will not be in vain. The nation, after watching the demise of 49 people, will rejoice for the winner and start working for the benefit of the economy at a furious pace. Soldiers hand out wrist timers to the youth, which monitor their speed. If the speed drops below 5 kilometers per hour, the walker receives a warning. After that, they have 10 seconds to speed up. The fourth warning automatically converts to a bullet in the head. An hour of movement at the required speed removes one warning. The long walk begins. Several vehicles with cameras for broadcasting and soldiers accompany the participants. The boys walk, enjoying the picturesque yet disgusting landscapes with dead animals and rotten scrap metal. Raymond notices there are few live spectators along the route. Hippie Harry shows an indecent gesture to a policeman, displaying a rebellious spirit against the system. Soon after, Harry stops to remove a stone from his boot and receives 3 warnings all at once. He manages to tie his laces and pick up speed. Raymond, Pete, Art, and Henry discuss what they will do with the prize. Harkness joins the conversation, a walker with a notebook, dreaming of writing a book about the long walk. One participant starts having cramps. Raymond helps him walk, but the guy falls onto the asphalt from the pain and is the first to be shot. Raymond is in shock and automatically slows down, getting his first warning. Pete pulls him along. Passing a small town, they see a fangirl of Raymond with a sign. Pete suggests they call themselves the Musketeers to lighten up the competition. The squad includes him, Raymond, Henry, and Art. Contestant number 1 has an epileptic seizure and falls. Harry jokes by jumping over him, which causes animosity. When the allotted time passes, the soldiers shoot him. When Henry's muscles cramp up, the Musketeers check their wrist speedometers and slow down to the minimum allowed speed to let him rest. Hippie Harry mocks a participant named Rank, making fun of his name and mother. Rank tries to hit Harry, but he dodges. Rank falls, hits the asphalt, and is killed. Art blames Harry for the death, calling him a murderer. The other participants also consider him guilty. Soon, one of the participants with diarrhea tries to relieve himself while walking, but lacks the speed and catches a bullet. As it starts to get dark, the Major encourages the rest with another speech. Walking at night is difficult. The situation worsens when the participants reach a section of the highway with a steep climb. Walking uphill at the required speed is much harder. Shots ring out in the night. Those who fail fall dead. Raymond gets his 3rd warning and quarrels with Pete, accusing him of needing his death to win. When Raymond's strength fails, a soldier with a ready rifle walks beside him. Harry taunts him. Pete pulls his friend along, helping him maintain the pace. They see the hilltop ahead, and Raymond apologizes. In the morning, it turns out that the group lost 14 people during the first night. Pete admits he doesn't believe he will win, but refuses to give up. Harkness sprains his ankle and cannot continue. He is killed in front of young spectators. The Major congratulates the participants. But there's more to come. One walker tries to escape, but a bullet is faster. The Musketeers discuss their wishes. Art wants to fly to the moon. Henry dreams of 10 naked women. Pete wishes there would be 2 winners so their friendship could last longer. Raymond refuses to say what he will wish for, but hints he wants to change something. although it's forbidden. Inspired by Pete's rebellious mood, the participants start chanting, "Down with the walk, down with the major." But they don't forget to keep moving, as no one wants a bullet. The second night and Rain arrive. Raymond and Pete support each other, allowing them to take turns dozing while walking. By the third day, they have covered over 230 kilometers. Recovered from diarrhea, Art catches up with his friends. He smells bad because he had no time to wipe. Pete asks Raymond about his wish. Raymond secretly confesses that his father was a dissident, spreading banned literature. The major personally arrived to force his father to renounce his beliefs. When he refused, the major killed him. Raymond dreams of getting a rifle in the end to shoot the major in revenge. Pete doesn't support the idea, suggesting they take care of orphans or his mother. A couple of dozen kilometers later, a participant with raw feet tries to climb onto an escort tank but is thrown off. His legs are crushed by the treads, but he is not finished off until he accumulates the warnings. Another walker loses his mind, undresses, and runs ahead. When he tries to turn to the roadside, he falls under a hail of bullets. The third night falls. Stebbins points out that Henry is wandering like a zombie. Raymond tries to support him, but Henry turns around and walks back. Grabbing a soldier's rifle, he is shot in the stomach. At cold dawn, only 6 participants remain. Harry has a nervous breakdown and cuts his throat with a sharpened spoon in front of the others. The remaining 5 pass a burning car. Raymond sees his mother and runs to her to apologize. Pete manages to pull him away and lead him on before he is shot. Outside the city, Collie suddenly bursts forward, snatches a rifle from a distracted soldier, and kills him. Before the guards can finish him, he shoots himself in the head. On the 5th evening, Art's nose starts bleeding. He asks his friends to give his cross to his grandmother, then breaks away and walks backward, awaiting death. At night, the major personally addresses the remaining trio. Raymond insults him. Pete suggests they slow down simultaneously, but Stebbins argues that the instruments cannot be fooled. Stebbins confesses he is one of the major's illegitimate sons and wanted his father to acknowledge him. Realizing this won't happen, Stebbins stops and waits for death. In the night rain, Pete and Raymond arrive in a city full of onlookers. Walking through the human corridor, Pete looks at his friend, stops, and sits on the road so Raymond can see his mother again. Raymond returns and asks him to walk a little longer. They walk on. But now Raymond silently lags behind to let his friend, who dreams of something bright, win. The soldier only wounds him, and the major personally finishes off the last loser. The winner mourns his deceased friend as the spectators cheer and fireworks explode in his honor. When the major approaches, Pete asks for a soldier's rifle as his reward. The major orders the weapon to be given, believing the winner won't risk his wealth so foolishly. Pete, deep in thought under the rain, pulls the trigger. The major falls dead. The winner of the long walk, having lost everything, turns and walks away down the night street, illuminated by streetlights, straight into nowhere. The film ends here. The death march ended with an act of retribution. The long walk is not a story about survival, but about what remains of a person when society demands an inhuman sacrifice. What would you wish for if you won? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you liked this recap, subscribe to Sprint Recap and hit the like button. See you in the next review.